लोगोफोर बे भिडिअआ थारैनो नोंथांमोननि थाखाय बांद्राय इंटरेस्टिं जायाबो जानो हागौ। बे भिडिअआ नरेन्द्र मदिया फ्रान्स भिजिट खालामनायाव जाबादि इंटरनेशनल थार्मोन्यूक्लियर एक्सपेरिमेंटल रिएक्टरनि सायाव जाबादि बाथ्रा सावरायजों बेजों लोगोसे नरेन्द्र मदि बिथाङा जि नोंथांमोना थांनाय जि G20 सामिट ना आरो बिनि सिगांबो गुबुन गुबुन समफोराव मोनसे करिडर मोनसे इकोनॉमिक करिडरनि बाथ्रा बुंदोंमोन। जोंनि इंडियायावनो जादोंमोन घटनाया आरो बे इकोनॉमिक करिडरा जाहैबाय मामोन इंडिया मिडल ईस्ट यूरोप इकोनॉमिक करिडर। सो बेनि जि ब्रीफिंग बे ब्रीफिंनि भिडिअखौ नोंथांमोन आं दिन्थिनो लादों। सो बे ब्रीफिंआव बे बिजनेसा मा धरननि जागोन आरो मिडल ईस्टआवथ' दावहा सावहा सोलिबायानो थाखाय नोंथांमोना मिथिगौ। इजराइल हामासनि दावहाखौ नोंथांमोना मिथिगौ। ओरैहाय सिरियानि अबस्थाया गाज्रि। नाथाय जि लैथो दंना बै लैथोनि थ्रुयै बिखौ माबायदि लानानै थांगोन आरो बिखौ UAE ओमान स' बेबायदि आरो बिनि उनाव सौदी आरबिया बिनि उनाव इजराइलनि हाइफानि थ्रुयै माबायदि बेखौ लांगोन बेनि मोनसे ब्रीफिंखौ नोंथांमोना नुदों। आरो बे ब्रीफिंआव फ्रान्सनि हादरगिरि इमानुएल मैक्रन आरो इन्डियानि प्राइम मिनिस्टार नरेन्द्र मदि आरो बिथांजों लोगोसे फरेन मिनिस्टार एस जयशंकर बिथाङाबो दङ आरो गुबुन गुबुन बिथांमोना दङ। स' बेवहाय मोनसे इन्टारेस्टिंआ जाहैबाय खनफाबा मदिया इंराजि बुंदों खनफाबा हिन्दी बुंदों आरो जेब्ला हिन्दी बुंदों बेखौ इंराजियाव कन्भार्ट खालामनानै इमानुएल मैक्रननो खोनासंहोदों। स' इन्टारनेशनेल लिडारफ्रा गुबुन गुबुन हादरनि लिडारफ्रा बेबादि रायलायो। नोंथांमोना बेखौ थारैनो मिथियाबो जानो हागौ। स' नोंथांमोना सानदों स' गुबुन हादराव थांबा अनलि इंलिसखौ रोंथारनांगोन बेबायदि गोबाङानो सानो। नाथाय बेबायदि जेबो नङा। नोंथाङा जाय हादरनि बै हादरनि भाषाखौनो रायलायनो हागोन आरो बेवहाय सासे इन्टारप्रेटार अरायबो लोगोआव थाफागोन। स' जेब्ला बिथाङा बुजिनाय रावखौ नोंथाङा बुंगोन अब्ला बेवहाय ट्रान्सलेट खालामनो गोनांथि गैया। नाथाय जेब्ला नोंथाङा जुदि बै लेंगुवेजाव नोंथाङा एकदम फ्रि नङाबा एकदम फ्लुएन्ट नङाबा नोंथाङा बेखौ गावनि रावजों बुंनो हागोन आरो बेवहाय सासे इन्टारप्रेटार राव सोलायग्रा थाखायो। स' बेबादिनो गेदेमा सुबुंफोरा सावराय लोगोफोर बेखौ गोबां मानसिया मिथिगौ निस्सय नाथाय माखासे मिथियाबो जानो हागौ। नोंथाङा बेनिफ्राय आइडिया खालामनो हागोन। स' मैक्रन बिथांजों मदि बिथाङा माबायदि सावरायदों। स' खनफाबा हिन्दी बुंदों खनफाबा इंराजि बुंदों आरो इंराजि बुंनायावथ' नट टेनसन नाथाय जेब्ला हिन्दी बुंदों बेखौ ट्रान्सलेट खालामनानै खोनासंहोदों। स' नोंथांमोना बे जे इकोनॉमिक करिडर बेखौ निस्सय गोबाङा मिथिगौ गोबाङा मिथिया। जायफोर नोंथांमोना मिथिया बेखौ बुजिनानै ला। बे इकोनॉमिक करिडरा जाहैबाय मा चाइनाखौ काउन्टार खालामनो थाखाय बानायनाय। चाइनायाथ' माने स्ट्रिं अफ पाल्स मुंजों गोबां बेबायदि माने इन्डियाखौ बेंखननो नागिरदों बुहुमखौ गादबनो नागिरदों। आरो बे समावनो इन्डियानिफ्राय मिडल ईस्ट जानानै सौदी आरबिया इउनाइटेड आरब एमिरेट्स ओमाननि खाथिजों ओरैहाय बिनि उनाव इजराइल जानानै लास्टआव भुमध्य लैथोनि गेजेरजों बे मा जागोन इटालि थांगोन आरो बिनि उनाव बियो इउरपआव हाबहैगोन। स' ससेया दै लामा ससेया ट्रेन लामा ससेया माबा मोनसे गुबुन लामा बेबायदि ससेया ट्रेन ससेया दै लामा बेबायदि जानानै बे इउरपआव हाबहैगोन। आरो बेबायदि जुदि खालामनो हायोबा गोबां गिदिंनो गोनां मा जागोन सर्टकाट जागोन माने बांसिन गुसुं जागोन आरो बेयो गुबुन गुबुन केनेलनि थ्रुयै थांनायाव जेसेबां गोबाव जायोमोन बियो एसे खम समनि गेजेरावनो जागोन। आरो बिदिब्ला नोंथांमोना बुजिबाय इउरपनि गेजेरजों इन्डिया माबायदि बिजनेस खालामनो हागोन आरो बेवहाय गासैबो हादोरानो मुलाम्फा जागोन बेखौनो बेवहाय ब्रिफिं होदों। स' नोंथांमोना खोनासंनानै ला बे भिडिअ थारैनो गोलाव जागोन नाथाय थेवब्लाबो नोंथांमोना बेवहाय माखासे खोनासंनो गोनां दं होननानै आं सानो। नोंथांमोना खोनासंनानै ला 1000 भिउ जाबाबो बहुत धन्यबाद। स' 1000 मानसियाथ' माबा मोनसे नलेज मोनगोन बेवहाय।
This will include investments in terminals such as Badavan, the major terminal with deep sea port, Navashiva, and logistic platforms in Pune and Dadri, and training 1,000 additional Indian seafarers, and also in artificial intelligence, where we do a lot of business with some of the big Indian tech companies, and we spend quite a big amount of money in technology in India.
What is your requirement for the seafarers?
What we would like is that they be available as quickly as possible. And what we were looking at is today we do not operate any US flag Indian ships. And we would like very much, as we have done in France with the French flag, we would like very much then in India, we also start shifting some of our international flag ships to Indian ships. And maybe one.
If we can start some skill development activity there in coastal area,
Yes.
you will get best seafarers.
We would look forward to it. We would like also enter into discussion with the Shipping Corporation of India. I believe that if we were to team up with them, we can open up many destinations and they will also open up India for us. So we believe very much as a shipping and logistic company, there are many things that we can do in India, and the timing for India is now, thanks to all what you're doing. So we would like, as I was mentioning to you on the 31st floor, we believe very much in shipbuilding in India.
As I told you, now we have already reformed in our policies. We are going to open up, and will give some financial facilities also.
But the objective for you is to create industrial jobs and
To build the ships.
manufacturing capacity.
And for the containers, of course, we have a shipbreaking yard. So you can get very good raw material from the shipbreaking yard. And out of that you can build the manufacture containers.
Following what you're saying, we will be sending a team of experts to Mumbai.
So my team will keep in touch with your team.
With pleasure.
Yeah.
Because what we see now, when we operate also in the USA. And there's a major concern with the very tense relationship between the US and China. And the US are now pushing us to try and find other ways when it comes to shipbuilding and ship ownership. Korea is okay, South Korea is okay, but they would like, and India would be great. And we operate many services from India to the US and to Europe, where we can also deploy US flag, Indian flag ships with
My
officers.
ambassador will keep in touch with your office and will get the details. As soon as you will get the details, I'll see that what my team can do.
Because we have different sizes of ships. And I 1,000 containers, but we can go bigger. But definitely, thank you. And maybe to conclude my presentation.
If I may,
Yes.
on this map, we see the relevance of the IMEC project.
Yes.
And I think what's
This is
important,
the entry point to the Europe.
exactly, and Marseille would be clearly the entry point of the whole European market. And Marseille, and this is what we are working on, is, as you can see on the map on the left side, here, Marseille first, you have a very big river road zone, and it's the best way to go to the French market, but as well to Switzerland, to the German market, and all the European products. And the road for
The
connectivity.
rail network is existing everywhere.
We are working. We already have a rail network, but we are working on rail, water transportation, and one of the big projects is clearly to merge. I speak under the control of the president of Marseille, but Marseille and Lyon, and Lyon, which is a few hundred of kilometers north of Marseille. So to have a port management there, and to have the ability after that to go to the different part of Europe. And Marseille is the entry point of cables. 2/3 of the connectivity and electrical cables arriving in Europe goes through France. And Marseille is one of the biggest hubs. Energy, and IMEC will channel a lot of energy to Marseille, but we have as well a project coming from Spain and Portugal, Barmed, and a project coming from Morocco. And obviously all the shipping business and all the different equipment, goods, consumer products and so on. So it makes a lot of sense to have Marseille as this entry point for the European business, with India on the opposite side, and to have the corridor IMEC in order to secure all the connectivity for the whole region.
And from here, if we can extend up to Vietnam and Myanmar, we can do it.
I think makes a lot of sense.
And we believe as India is driving very fast, there are many exports from India that will be going through this IMEC corridor to Europe and also to the US. The big question mark will be, when will the railway be ready from, say, the UAE all the way to Haifa?
They have already started the work. Saudi has also done it.
Do you believe it's a question of a couple of years?
It's very difficult to say because there are so many pressure in this western India, western part of the world.
Because we will be able to save around 10 to 15 days if we use the rail versus going by sea through this Suez Canal.
Yeah. वहाँ से बन चुका है.
Because today we go through the Suez Canal. This will be much faster to use rail once it's available.
Probably more secure.
Yeah.
Because of
We have already started virtual operation with UAE and Oman.
We operate the port of Khalifa in Abu Dhabi. We have a joint venture with Abu Dhabi port, so we are very present in the UAE.
What is your strategy regarding your own ports? Which one do you want to have as a cornerstone infrastructure? Or you want to multiply the number of sites?
कौन से पोर्ट में आपको लगता है कि आप वहाँ काम करना चाहते हैं?
ये काम इतना बढ़ने वाला है कि एक पोर्ट कैटर कर ही नहीं पाएगा. सो हमें यहाँ वेस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया के 3-4 पोर्ट्स को हैंडल करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि बहुत ह्यूज ट्रांसपोर्टेशन बढ़ने वाला है. तो हम एक को पर टारगेट नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन अगर मानो नॉर्थ से कुछ आ रहा है तो फर्स्ट विल बी यूजफुल, और ज़्यादा ईस्ट एंड नॉर्थ से आ रहा है तो जो वर्धावन नया बन रहा है दैट कैन बी यूजफुल. इफ समथिंग इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द साउथ दिस अनदर कैन बी यूजफुल.
So one port will definitely not be enough. We will need more than one for all the containers that would likely to come up once this corridor is ready. And so they will have to be about 4 or 5 along the western coast. Right now we only have, if we talk about just one, that won't be sufficient. And it will also depend on where the shipments are coming from, whether it's from the north, whether it's from the east or the south. We'll have to look at different ports accordingly.
Because we understand that you are putting the emphasis on Badavan, the new terminal.
That will be the biggest terminal in India.
But for you, this will be because we are looking at becoming one of the investors in Badavan terminal. And what is good about Badavan is you will be able to send big ships with deep draft.
Badavan is my first priority.
And this is also in the next coming years that it will be ready.
Well, it's too early to say. But as soon as possible, we would like to do it.
Mr. President, Your Excellency would like to ask questions or more information from our side.
My first requirement is maximum seafarers from India. So nowadays, we are most probably 10th in the world. We want to be there in first 2 or first 3.
We will do 1,000. We have our commitment. We will do
1,000 is a small number.
For India is small, but for us. No, but definitely, I very much believe in India, and the timing is perfect. And we would like to be your partner.
Well, you are most welcome.
And what do you need in order to do faster and more?
We are interested in building ships in Asia, and if we are in a position to do so,
we are open for help. Please come to send your team. My team will sit with them. Whatever your requirements are there, whatever the rules and regulations are there, how to work together, we'll find out a way.
But we will do faster.
Yeah.
Definitely more.
Yeah.
So our
Thank
two
you.
ambassadors will follow up that.
Yeah, Ambassador will look into it.
Yeah. So we'll do it, and I suggest with the technical teams, and we will, if we have specific requirements, let us know, and we will convey and we will accelerate, and it will be a very good, important to be a contributor to the.
As soon as
Make in India.
possible, I have already instructed my team is here. They will do the follow-up.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And they
Thank
can
you.
bring partners as well afterwards.
Thank you.
We have the president who is also going to be pushing us.
Yeah,
Wow.
So we will go faster, and
Yeah.
for Marseille, for Mers as well.
Thank you.
On est bon? You want to add something? Christophe sur le port. Monsieur le maire.
Et dirais rendez-vous l'année prochaine lors de votre visite.
If I may, Your Excellency, Mr. President, our foundation is also very active in India. India is a strategic country for us, and we have partnered with two major NGOs in India, Salam Balek and CRY. And on the humanitarian field, we have sent during COVID a whole plane full of oxygen units. So we are really very committed to India.
मैं आपका बहुत आभारी हूँ कि उस कठिन समय में आपने हमारी मदद की. मैं जरूर आपका बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ.
I'm very grateful to you for all the assistance that you have provided us, especially during the COVID pandemic.
And we can say that we have a timeline next year when I will come to India.
We will go forward.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have a next stage, and we could have a business forum based on IMEC. I think it could be a great occasion in India.
IMEC is our first priority.
Same. And Gérard Mestrallet on our side as well is coordinating the work. So we'll make sure that Gérard is involved. Okay.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup. Faut faire une photo.
बिदिब्ला लोगोफोर नोंथांमोना नुबाय माबायदि रायलायदों बिथांमोना स' गेदेमा दैदेनगिरि बिथांमोना माबायदि सावरायो बेखौ नोंथांमोना बुजिबाय. बेवहाय नरेन्द्र मदि बिथाङा बेहाय ब्रिफिंखौ खोनासंनायनि सिगां बिथाङा इन्टारनेशनेल थार्म' निउक्लियार एक्सपेरिमेन्टेल रिएक्टराव भिजिट खालामदोंमोन फ्रान्सनि. स' आर्टिफिशियेल सान नोंथांमोना थारैनो खोनादों चीन हादरा सान बानायबाय बेबायदि नोंथांमोना खोनादों. स' थार्म' निउक्लियार रिएक्टरफोरखौ आसलते मा होनना बुङो आर्टिफिशियेल सान होनना बुङो. स' थार्म' निउक्लियार रिएक्टराव बेबादि माने पावरफुल मोब्लिब बानायनाय जायो आरो बे मोब्लिबनि जि टेक्न'ल'जि बेयो मानि सायाव बेस सानाव जाबादि थार्म' निउक्लियार रिएक्सननि हेफाजाबै शक्ति सोमजियो बै सेम टेक्टिक्सजोंनो सेम रोखोमैनो एखे रोखोमैनो थार्म' निउक्लियार रिएक्टराव शक्ति सोमजियो. स' साना जाबाय मोनसे हाथरखि गासैबो हाथरखिनि मिरुआव मा जायो थार्म' निउक्लियार रिएक्सन जायो जायखौ निउक्लियार जाबथुमफिनजाथाय होनना बुङो निउक्लियार फिउजन होननानै बुङो. स' हाइड्रजेनजों हाइड्रजेन अरजाबनानै मा जायो मोनसे रिएक्सन जायो बेखौ निउक्लियार रिएक्सन होनना बुङो. थिग थार्म' निउक्लियार रिएक्टरफोरावबो बेबायदि माने हाइड्रजेनखौ अरजाबोनानै होनना बुंगोन नाथाय हाइड्रजेन जायगायाव गुबुन गुदि मुवा जानांगौ जेरै हिलियाम 3खौ जुदि डिउटेरियामजों अरजाबहोयोबा मा जायो मोनसे रोखोमनि थार्म' निउक्लियार रिएक्सन जायो. स' बेबायदि आरो बेखौनो बुंदों आर्टिफिशियेल सान. स' सानाव जाबायदि जायो बेवहायबो बेनो जागोन बेनिखायनो नामखौ दोनदों आर्टिफिशियेल सान. स' नोंथांमोना बुजिबाय बेवहायसो बिथाङा थांदोंमोन आरो बेजों लोगोसे बे इक'नमिक करिडरनि ब्रिफिंआवबो बिथाङा एटेन्ड खालामदोंमोन. बिदिब्ला नोंथांमोना बुजिबाय.